New today, the Veterans Healthcare System of the Ozarks is now reviewing up to 33,000 health cases that may have been botched. Good afternoon. I'm Mallory Brooks. Thanks for joining us at 4 p.m. This all happened after a pathologist at the hospital was impaired while practicing medicine. Here's what we know about the investigation at this point. One veteran has died and at least 6 others were misdiagnosed by this pathologist. The person, who has not been identified, had been an employee at the VA center since 2005 and has seen close to 20,000 people until he was fired. Every patient the doctor has seen has been notified about this investigation. KARK4 Washington correspondent Drew Petromo joins us live from our D.C. bureau. And Drew, you talked with Arkansas Senator John Boozman, who is sponsoring a bill that would help increase oversight on these doctors so nothing like this can happen again. Drew.
Hey, Mallory, you know, the VA says it's treating this like it's a national disaster, and it certainly caught the attention of national veterans groups and members of Congress.
Wow, we were alarmed.
It's a case that shocked veterans advocates. A VA doctor in Fayetteville, Arkansas, impaired on the job. A government review found the doctor misdiagnosed at least 7 cases, resulting in the death of a veteran. Roscoe Butler is Deputy Director for Healthcare at the American Legion, the nation's largest veterans group. He also spent more than 3 decades working at the VA.
One of the biggest challenges that we see from the VA is that VA lacks the transparency.
Arkansas Senator John Boozman says he's trying to change that. He filed an amendment to a recent spending bill aimed at improving VA responses in malpractice cases.
There's a tragic situation that happened. We wanted to bring it to the forefront.
Boozman's amendment requires the VA to develop a plan for identifying potential victims, expediting follow-up care, and preventing future cases. The doctor in the Fayetteville case was allowed to return to work after being found to be impaired on the job. He was fired after being caught a second time. The VA has sent out 20,000 letters alerting patients and their families.
We've also, been monitoring the VA, helping them, making sure that those individuals are being dealt with in a timely fashion.
The American Legion is also watching closely. The organization conducts 10 to 15 VA checks every year, where it analyzes facilities and speaks with veterans. The American Legion says the Fayetteville VA could be one of its next stops. Now, Senator Boozman met with Robert Wilkie today. He is the nominee from the Trump administration to be the next VA secretary. After the meeting, Senator Boozman said that he is hopeful that under his leadership, the VA will address some of the issues that we saw at the Fayetteville VA. Reporting live from Washington, I'm Drew Petromo, KARK4 News.